And I really look forward to this game. You know what? My only prediction is there may be some more juice coming our way.
Yeah, I think so. I think we can absolutely see some of that for sure.
Yeah, because they are only, what's this? 10.41 TR separate. That is insane.
Yeah, just so closely matched with each other.
Oh, and Promo, both of them want to win my heart with their TKIs. They both win points in my eyes.
Of course, I absolutely love to see that.
I just love that I have it proven time and time again that TKI, if you want to learn an opener, is the one to learn.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, and we're seeing that back-to-back already building. That ice spin, you know what? Ice spins absolutely drive me balmy. That was masterfully done. Already
this is what I was...
19...
Yeah, I was going to say, this is what I was saying earlier about, you know, the all spin. You see how quickly Vince is able to, you know, able to get that surge up and really just make a good use of it. But even so, he's under so much pressure here from Promo.
And Promo takes that first point.
Oh. Spoonie, are you okay?
Yep, sorry.
Okay, brilliant. It's a very nice little center
on
well.
our next match. Yeah, well, to be fair, you say nice center well. I also really like the 9-0 well there, but
yeah.
Vince does not manage to get down to it, and instead Promo takes the second point.
Sounds like your mic just got quieter a little bit.
Oh, did it? Is that better?
Yeah, I think so.
Sorry, I think I nudged it. I got so excited I nudged it. Because we know I'm not quiet.
Oh, no, absolutely.
I don't think that's anything I've been accused of.
Again, look
again, such clean garbage. You know what? The Tetris gods are loving our players today because our garbage just looks so clean.
Yeah, just clean and also just in the right spots as well for their stack. Like, look at that. Look at that on Vince's ball. Just pretty much made a free T-spin double. You know.
Oh, and we're starting to build these a la carte T-spins. I love it. Oh,
the
no,
missed T-spin though. The T-spins.
Oh, no. We've all done it.
I mean, still making a good survival. Promo's got to do something quick.
Promo needed to take advantage of that.
Yeah, Promo just wasn't able to find anything, unfortunately.
But it's okay, because Vince did a cheeky little little fractal there. We love it. Oh my goodness, is this a T-tower? Why not, I guess? When you have the skills, use it.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, I guess if it works, it works, you know?
Yeah, well, apparently it doesn't. And Promo takes another point. Unless, were they both TST towering at the same time? Had I only just spotted Vince?
You know, I don't know. That's something I have to check the tapes for that one.
To be fair, both players are going so fast, it's really easy to get confused between the two.
I'm going to say Vince is already getting off quick here with a nice nice surge start. A lot of cheese coming up on their board that he's going to have to work through later on, but, you know, for now, that's the least of his worries.
Did we just commentator curse cheese onto their boards?
We might have done, I think.
I think we did. And we're up to 22 back-to-back. And here are the graphics that I love to see. They are just amazing. And we, once again, putting the broom away. That broom's going to get dusty because there ain't no sweep in here.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Nope.
To be the first point for Vince. And that was such a well-earned point for Vince as well.
Absolutely. That was incredibly well played with a fantastic surge build-up. And here we go, the surge is coming again, the all spins. Just getting fancy with it. You can tell when someone's been practicing the all spins mod on Zenith's Tower, can't you?
Yeah, for sure. 38 there for Vince.
38 spike. What is Promo going to do against this? I just
nothing,
can't do
apparently.
anything.
Yeah, just didn't have anything there, unfortunately.
And we have more TKIs, and we have more Happy Spoonie.
Yep.
I was going to say a TKI a day keeps the Spoonie away, but it doesn't. It really doesn't.
No, if anything, that...
draws me closer.
Yeah, I was going to say.
But look at this. I love how Vince is able to get these back-to-backs up so damn fast. It's absolutely spectacular.
Yeah. just that All-Spin just keeps coming in clutch for Vince, and it just allows him to get, you know, such a high surge and then use that to his advantage.
And as we have said before, it is not just the surge that counts, it's what you can hit with afterwards. And that 38 spike was absolutely lethal.
Yeah. It looked like Promo was also building up a spike at her own, just wasn't able to send anything off quick enough, unfortunately.
No, but look, already up to a back-to-back 8 within 10 seconds of the round starting. That is absolutely fantastic play from Vince there. But it's not enough to take Promo out. Although the garbage may have got cheesier thanks to a well-timed commentator's curse, Promo is still able to get down to the bottom of the board with ease.
Yeah, I was just about to comment on Vince's board, but you know, he solved some of those misshops just so effortlessly. Fucking hell.
Put your teeth back in.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
It's okay. It has been a long day of tournament, and yeah, that's the thing. You're like, oh, I'm going to comment on that, and by the time you get around to it, it's just disappeared. The board state's completely different. I just can't get the
words out.
Words are hard. Let's just put it like that. Words are hard. Matt, you need some sleep, sir.
Yeah, I hope Matt gets some good sleep after this. He really deserves it.
But also, we need to send massive applause out to Matt and the team for just how much work they've put in. And I am going to keep mentioning it because they deserve it. But we are already up to an 11 there. Let's see. I can see some spots for some spins there. I love how I'm starting to be able to see those setups.
Yeah, Vince had that cut copy ready to go. Wasn't able to get both of the T-spins out of it, but was able to use some of the all-spins to his advantage.
And Vince is completely turning the score on its head and is really taking control here with 2 points ahead.
Yeah, it's a bit more of a comfier lead for Vince, for sure. Just gives him that extra point buffer does wonders, especially for the mental.
Absolutely, especially when you know that you've got juice involved. You want to stay 2 points ahead of your opponent.
Yeah. Like, one point ahead is just a bit close, but 2 points ahead is when it starts to feel a lot more comfortable.
And 3 points ahead, well, you know, starts to feel quite nice there. Yeah. Thank you so much for the raid, Dorami, as ever. Hope you had a great tournament. Hope you're still in.
I mean, I think so.
Good. We'll have to check the bracket after this match.
Oh, Dorami just got out. Unfortunate.
No! Well, I hope you had an amazing time anyway. Oh, look at these spikes. Promo's going, nah, mate, I'm not happy with how many points you've just taken. Let me take one of those back.
Yeah. Vince was playing so fast at the end, just trying to survive, but making a lot of errors because of it, unfortunately. Gonna be 6-4 now in Vince's favor. So
still 2 points ahead. Promo needs to bring it to that 1 point if Juice is going to be active.
Just needs to try and make that comeback as quick as they can before Vince can get too much momentum on their side. Can get too far ahead.
Absolutely. Promo does appear to be, I was about to say appear to be the faster player, but then Vince completely sped up, turned up another gear. I'm glad to hear you say that, Dorami. I hope you got a good number of points for TWC.
Absolutely. I imagine so, hopefully.
Yes.
MS2 start here from...
What? Was that TP sped to go there?
I don't think so, but you know what? We'll roll with it.
Yeah, we're going to roll with it. We're going to pretend that is exactly what was meant to happen. And that was a great floating T-spin from Promo on the other side. Looks intentional. We'll take it. Okay, thank you, Dorami. Appreciate that.
Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. To us, it looks absolutely bizarre. To them, no, that's exactly what they planned. And Promo gets another point. Vince missed dropping a few times. Needs to get that under control.
If that's intentional, then that's absolutely a really great showcase of just how creative a player Vince is. So able to spot setups like that. They look a bit strange to us, but they just work.
Yes, and as Dorami said, as we suspected, an all-spin demon in Zenith Tower, so not surprised that these are the kinds of things that he'll set up, and takes that 3-point lead back.
Yeah, looking pretty good here now for Vince. Just needs to ride this home before Promo can get a comeback going.
And just needs to watch out for those misdrops because those are deadly when you have an opponent like Promo.
Yeah, and especially when you're going at the speed too. You gotta just try and keep that, just keep it in check sometimes.
And already up to an 18 back-to-back. This is already looking pretty dangerous. Sends a 19 off. Wasn't able to get off anything afterwards, so doesn't quite make it a killing blow. And Promo gets straight back down to the bottom of the board.
Yeah, now just putting a lot more pressure onto Vince here. And it's just too much pressure for Vince to handle.
Yeah, Promo keeping that 2-point gap, but really needs to close that to force Juice.
Yeah, but we'll just see what happens here.
Yes, absolutely. Because it seems like if it's going the way it's been going, Vince will win this point, and it will just keep going back and forth, but it will still be in Vince's favor. It's a pretty equal spikes there.
But look at these, these spikes from Promo are really nice, and I think this is the comeback that Promo needed. Going up now 8-7, making up that deficit, only 1 point behind.
Vince really needs to win this one to keep that 2-point lead, to keep away from the dreaded Juice.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Like, the last thing you want to do is get into Juice and start playing more points.
Absolutely, as we saw from the previous match with Gohan, it can really start to affect you with the number of matches you're playing in a row.
Yeah, for sure.
And there we go, Vince takes back that 2-point lead.
Yeah, only 2 points away from victory as well for Vince.
It's within their grasp.
Yeah, for sure. And, you know, as long as Vince maintains his 2-point lead, they won't have to go into Juice either.
Look at the matching board pause there. I love it when that happens.
It's just such a funny scenario to see.
It is. And that's great damage coming from Promo's side, keeping that pressure up, but Vince is able to downstack it pretty effectively.
Yeah, pretty much right down to the bottom of his board, and also got a really clean garbage ball to work off of. But,
it looked like a misdrop on that eyepiece that just started to cause a little bit of issues there.
Yeah, definitely looked like it. Because there was such a good, there was such a, such a good formation there for Vince. Just a shame to see that happen.
Absolutely. We hate to see misdrops happen to players like this. Well, any player, really.
Yeah.
And look again, already up to 10 within 15 seconds, and that gets to match point for Vince.
Yeah, 10-8. So got the 2-point lead that Vince needs. Promo's gonna need 2 points in a row here to initiate a Juice.
And let's see what happens. Is Promo going to be able to do it? Got to keep their cool.
Yeah, keep that cool, but also, you don't want to drop it too hard.
No, no, you absolutely want to keep that pressure up.
Looking risky here, was looking risky a bit there for Promo, but he's managed to sort his board out.
But Vince was also paused briefly, trying to get a sneaky ice spin in that just did not want to play ball.
Promo's got to find something quick, but there's nothing there.
And there we go. Fantastic gameplay from both players, but Vince will go through. So Vince is done for the evening, and Promo will need to go into the losers bracket.
Yeah, and again, we'll